Hello, welcome to another Thursday in the Den. It's me, the one that drinks a jug of cocktails and gets silently judged at the bar. Might I add, just 2 months after the first game. Just 2 months. But before telling you what the story is about, did you know that in 1998, ooh, that's not good, is it? 1998, that's what I'm on about. 1998. Hell of a year. I was 2 years old back then. I know, strange thing. Anyway, 1998, they released a live action trailer for Resident Evil 2 that was directed by George Romero, commonly known for Night of the Living Dead. That sounds amazing. So, anyway, the plot of Resident Evil 2. 2 months after the first game, everyone in Raccoon City has been turned into the living dead. Claire Redfield comes to Raccoon City to find her brother Chris, and Leon, he just transferred there, so he's going to have a really nice time, isn't he? Upon arriving at Raccoon City, they realise that things aren't what it seems. Loads of crashes everywhere. It's not really good, that is it, for a city? Anyway, so they meet up and they finally make their way to the Raccoon City Police Department, the RPD. Investigating the police department, they find out that all the majority of the police officers are being killed, apart from one who is on his deathbed called Marvin Brannigan. I'm going to say Brannigan. Let's go with Brannigan. Also finding out that Claire Redfield's brother has been in an investigation in Europe. So after finding that out, they split up and try and find any survivors. Claire Redfield finds a small girl named Sherry Birkin, and will get along to her very soon. Just very soon. And whilst that's going on, Leon finds a strange lady called Ada Wong, who claims to be looking for a researcher from Umbrella called John, which so happens to be her boyfriend. I know. Ooh, kissy. Ooh, cooties and shit. Ooh. Whilst Leon's trying to figure out what the shit's happening, Sherry Birkin has told Claire that she's on the run from something. Something big and major. But also, whilst that's happening, Leon's doing the same. It's great, ain't it? So, shortly afterwards, they find an escape room and it leads into the sewers. Now, Leon gets shot, and Ada pursues the person who has shot Leon, finding out that it is Sherry Birkin's mother. Birkin's mother. Birkins, Sherry Birkins. Not Sherry Bobbins, Sherry Birkins. We also find out that Sherry Birkin's mum is called Annette, which tells us that Sherry Birkin has been running from her father William, who is, let's just say, he's really not nice. Really, really, really not nice. He looks like he's been masturbating with one arm that often. He's not that nice. He's got a big hench arm with an eye in it. You know how horrible that is to see? It's very horrible. So, depending on who you play as, Claire, Leon, they've managed to find themselves into a laboratory. When you play as Claire, you find out shortly that Sherry has been infected with the G virus, which is a new strain of virus to create the ultimate BOW. BOW being bioorganic weapon. It's not good. It's not good at all. Never good. Now, if you're unsure what a BOW is, meaning bioorganic weapon, think of something really, really malformed, capable of destruction. That's what a BOW is. Anyway, after many, many, many encounters with the undead and the tyrants and G virus monsters, they managed to escape. Probably to have ice cream and jelly afterwards, because everyone really, really, really needs to have ice cream and jelly afterwards. Now we come to my all-time favourite Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, set 24 hours before the events of Resident Evil 2. We see Jill Valentine again, trying to escape from Raccoon City. As Jill tries to escape from Raccoon City, she finds STARS members from her team, Brad Vickers being one of them. She meets up with Brad Vickers, but only then to get killed by a new bioorganic weapon named Nemesis, programmed to kill any surviving STAR members. After all the smack on the wrists she gives to Nemesis and evades him, she comes across 3 UBCS members. UBCS meaning Umbrella's Countermeasure Service. These 3 members' names are Carlos Oliveira, Mikhail Victor, and Nikolai. No one ever liked Nikolai. I hate Nikolai, he's a dick. Nikolai then proceeds to talk to Jill and Carlos, saying if they get to the town's city clock tower and ring the bell, salvation will be theirs. There'll be a helicopter to come and pick them up, and they will all go and have, again, probably jelly and ice cream. Upon doing what Nikolai said that they could do to get a helicopter, Nemesis doesn't really like that, so he fires a rocket and shoots that bad boy down. And it is finally spoopy season. And there's no better way for me to kick off spoopy season than talking about my all-time favourite game series, Resident Evil! Well, the history and things behind the original three, which are the only ones that are good. So, let's kick off with the first game. So, the first Resident Evil game was released on March 22nd, 1996, from the Sega Saturn all the way to the Nintendo DS. This game sees you pick two characters from Special Tactics and Rescue Services Alpha Team, Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. Jill Valentine being the easy mode and Chris Redfield being the harder of the two. So the story is based in 1998, where bizarre murders and deaths occur in the outskirts of a fictional town called Raccoon City. I know, you're probably thinking like Julie Andrews is out on the knife again. Now, Jill Valentine isn't going to have any of that shit, so she goes down to confront Nemesis. But unfortunately, she does get injected with the T-virus. So she manages to temporarily defeat him and then falls unconscious due to the T-virus. It's now up to Carlos to find a cure for Jill. Shortly after he does, he goes to Raccoon City Hospital, finds a cure, and makes sure that Jill is fine and dandy. She regains consciousness at least. Shortly after Jill regains consciousness, she finds Nicola again to find out that he's been collecting data from Nemesis for Umbrella. So, after more numerous encounters with the undead and a giant ass worm called the Gravedigger, Carlos tells Jill that there is a thermonuclear missile heading for Raccoon City, and it's going to eradicate the T-virus. I doubt it will do, you never know with these things. Bearing in mind, this nuclear missile not got a lot of time left. Just not a lot of time. So, seeking refuge in a factory, Jill encounters Nemesis for one final time. Nemesis is looking bigger, badder, and more fucking uglier. She manages to defeat Nemesis by using a prototype railgun. She meets up with Carlos, gets onto the helicopter, sees the missile fly past her, eradicating all the zombies and the T-virus, and living happily ever after. Until something else happens. Oogity boogity boo blah blah blah. I love this survival horror franchise so much. It is fantastic. The characters on it, the plots, some of them, yeah, were a bit hit and miss. Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6 was shit. But I like it so much that I got a little miniature tyrant. Yeah, glows in the dark and everything. Oh, so good. So Alpha Team is set in to investigate the crash landing helicopter site of the Bravo Team. Shortly upon arrival, they find a lot of zombie evil doggies. I know, they're not heckin' good boys, are they? So, running away from these undead dogs, they find refuge at an old mansion. Manson? Manson. Not a mansion, it's a mansion. Mansion. I'm saying mansion a lot, I know. While they're seeking refuge in a mansion, their pilot fucks off. I know, what a knob. So whoever you play as, one of their extra people that you see in their campaign of the game, so Barry Burton or Chris Redfield, will go missing, and you will go and investigate. Shortly upon finding their apparent body, you see your first ever zombie, and I believe that won a award for something, because so fucking good. Upon further investigations into the mansion, you will find some members of Bravo Team, such as Enrico Marini. I think that's his last name, Marini. Yeah, we know his name's Enrico anyway. And you'll find someone called Rebecca Chambers. And upon further inspection, they find out that one of the members of the Alpha Team is a traitor. It's kind of obvious that. I say it's kind of obvious, it's not really. Until they find out that there's been illegal experiments by a pharmaceutical company called Umbrella Incorporated. Yeah, they're not really nice, are they? So anyway, a lot of things happen. They find the bad guy, they escape from there, and I assume they have jelly and ice cream when they go home. To be fair, everyone needs jelly and ice cream when they get home. So good. especially strawberry jelly and vanilla ice cream, just like wine. So, on to the second game, which is my second favourite of the trio. It's just good, alright. So, released nationally on January 21st, 1998, it sees two different characters, Leon S. Kennedy and Claire Redfield, the brother of Chris Redfield, in Raccoon Citoir. So anyway, that's going to be it for me. If you like what you've seen, please leave a like and a comment down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to catch up on all the latest Gen videos. And I'll see you all later.